guys, welcome back to the mauzycasts channel. Once again, we are continuing with Spectrum Series Season 4. And we have someone from Berserker Esports, as you can see the logo spinning. Hasn't been featured in quite some time, but I'm glad he sent me a replay finally that I actually managed to get the hands on. And he said this is an action-packed game. So, without any further ado, let's present our players. On the top left side, we have none other than our red Protoss, as we said earlier. From Berserker Esports, it is Rombuzz. And his opponent, I figure it's gonna be an actual Hungarian player, as our blue Terran, it is DrBalint. And I'm using this as I'm using this accent because it's so weird to say like Balint or Balint or something like that. I mean, let's be honest. Sorry, I had to use the Hungarian accent on this one. So Rombuzz will go for an interesting Nexus before core, which I kind of like, honestly. I'm not totally against it, so I'm actually happy to see that. So it's gonna be a bit more economic. The Reaper might cause some damage here and there, unless he manages to wall off that Reaper, because that Reaper wall is actually quite crucial here. So if you manage to wall off, it's going to be significantly longer distance, if I'm not mistaken. Could be taking an interesting route. Okay, so he's going to actually buy some time, even with the probe, and the Reaper will stay at home. No, I don't think so. Or is it? It's gonna stay home, looks like it. Now I'm not exactly sure why would you get the Reaper. Okay, never mind, it's not gonna stay home. Now I wanted to say there's no real reason why you should get a Reaper if you are going to keep it at home. But on the other hand, we have the factory and we have second gas coming up, so it's not going to be some aggressive 2-gas opener. Still, could be something after that marine reactor into factory. So and the Reaper fast expand into marine into factory and reactor, obviously. So Reaper tried to jump into the main base, and now the Adept is actually in position. It's going to chase it down. Rombuzz very nicely defending this early Reaper harassment. Gonna cancel the shade. Is not really interested in doing anything whatsoever to speak of about that Reaper. It's gonna let it go. Obviously you cannot kill the Reaper unless you inflict 2 shots. It's not going to go down even if you chase that with the shade, because 1 shot and the second shot, while it reloads, it would just cause a lot of delay and the Reaper would get away. There's a lot of Reaper jump spots here, and that's going to mean that Rombuzz might have a bit of trouble to catch it if he tries to find it on the map, but that's not going to be the case. We have potentially a 3-gate, maybe even a 4-gate blink. 3-gate blink for now. We'll see if Rombuzz decides to get a 4th gate or not. We saw the Robo quite late, if you ask me, but maybe I'm just out of touch with Protoss. So we have a Hellion as well. I kind of like this play. Let's see if we'll see the Reaper bouncing off the Stalker from that wall. The Adept will try to shade in. It's not going to manage to do so. Okay, gets 1 kill. That's a lot of Marines, actually. So that was continuous Marine production off of that reactor. Maybe that's a lot of Marines for a single Adept, obviously, but if you continuously produce Marines from that reactor barracks, then it's not gonna mean anything besides that the macro was okay. Alright, so the Reaper goes down by the looks of it, and the Hellion will just try to get back to safety. Maybe be used as a potential run by, but 1 single Hellion obviously is not going to be that big of a threat. Rombuzz knows that, so he's gonna move across the map, and he has the Warp Prism moving across as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that is going to be the case, and potentially gonna get, okay, he picks up 1 Stalker. That's good, and it's gonna take a 3rd base. I like this place, so it's gonna go for the macro stuff. And there's 2 mines in the top side of the map. It is going to be crucial that Rombuzz does not warp in right now, but I think he's going to warp in, so he needs to pull away some workers, potentially chrono boost his gateways. Okay, let's see. Rombuzz doesn't know about this. He had no chance to actually know about this, so Those mines are going to fire once at least. Let's see if the damage is going to be there. Oh, I don't think Rombuzz saw it. I don't think Rombuzz saw it. Okay, so we're gonna have a couple of stalkers here. There's 4 marines in that bunker. Let's see the repair. Is it going to be in time? It's going to be in time. Oh, but is it? No, Rombuzz is actually wasting a lot of time. Let's see, the mines are not burrowing. The mines are not burrowing. Okay, the Hellion goes in. That gets dealt with. Now, ooh, that is going to be a couple of workers. That's 9 workers in total. I think it was 8. Yeah, that's 8 actually. No, probably the gas actually went down. Now a couple of stalkers have oh my god, that was interesting. I don't know if it was a blink as well, but that was actually really cool. So now Rombuzz is actually going to take down the depot and it's going to blink out. A couple of marines will not do too much against those stalkers, and now Rombuzz is actually ahead. You have a 3rd command center though, so once this is getting floated out, which is not going to be too far, so you can start mining right away. And this is indeed so far an action-packed game. We have a Liberator coming up, and now that's going to be... Oh, wait a second. Have the probes gone away? No, that doesn't look like it. So, luckily it's 3 next side for Rombuzz, and he can actually pressure this this command center. Oh, he needs to stop it from landing, but I guess it's going to be really hard. The tank is exposed. The tank is going to go down. Another tank is in the back. Oh, beautiful save. Oh, but doesn't manage to save it. Oh, Rombuzz on top of his micro game. He just goes back, snipes it from downtown. That was beautiful. Okay, let's see. He's going to try and blink micro. No, he's not going to risk it. It's much easier to blink micro against stalkers. Sorry, against marauders and stalkers as well, because you actually see the projectile. You kind of need to just use a blink micro as an option to relieve the AI from hitting your stalkers. Okay, finally the medevac goes down. Okay, oh, Rombuzz was teasing it. Not sure if DrBalint actually knows about the Colossus. Probably knows about the tech. Yep, knows about the Colossus tech. Doesn't know about the extra gateways, but probably after some experience you can actually assume that there's going to be stuff. Now Rombuzz is actually a bit inefficient in his pro production, because you could have the main and the natural rally to the vein, which is already resaturated, so it's kind of impressive. Nicely done there by Rombuzz, so it's going to get back on top of that worker production. It's still down in supply, but obviously charges on the way. Colossus tech is out. There's a single Colossus, and there's a lot of marines. It's going to send 2 marines in front to see if the stalkers are still here. Maybe if he just presses stim, he just does something, that's going to be quite enough. It's going to send a couple of marines to scout, potentially just take over this watchtower. That could be the case. Okay, that's going to be the case. He's going to snipe these marines. That is not bad, and it's going to be another stim on those marines, but that's not going to matter too much. It's going to scout the Colossus right now, and that's going to be quite crucial information. Rombuzz is going for a 4th. I wouldn't have minded if he would try to take the gold base as well. Just score a quick buck there. Now there's a couple of tanks. There's 3 tanks, 10 marauders. Okay, that marauder count, it looks very healthy against Colossus and stalkers. So blink Colossus, a couple of immortals, and of course Templar. We have Storm on the way. Storm should finish by the time our turn moves out, and this turn is actually moving out quite late. Obviously, there was a bit of interesting trade here. Rombuzz lost more. That is quite interesting. He lost 23 probes due to those mines, but is on top of his worker production, so 8 workers ahead. He's not producing workers. Obviously, you need to wait after 66 to start producing workers once again, because otherwise you're going to get saturated. And once the 4th Nexus is finishing, you can actually start worker production once again. Storm is going to finish. We have 3 Templars. Those Templars are going to be crucial for Rombuzz, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Rombuzz go for Disruptors. Now the Terran army is in is not well upgraded, is what I'm trying to say here. I'm not sure if there was a bit of delay or lack of cash when the first attack upgrade has been researched, or maybe there was only a single eBay. Pardon me. Medevacs are a single medevac can be devastating, by the way, but yeah. Okay, we have a couple of Vikings as well, so that's going to be crucial, and it's going to be a good news for our Terran player. We have ghosts on the way. Actually, everything gets countered slowly but surely by our Terran player, who has to blink away and doesn't force a stim yet. Obviously, if you force a stim on the full army, that's going to be very, very difficult to handle, because the couple medevacs that there are here are not going to be quite enough. Okay, beautiful storm. It's going to snipe the Vikings. Doesn't let the Colossus go down. That's going to be very, very important. The gas geyser is going down, but beautiful storms coming up here on top of the army of DrBalint. Oh my god. Oh, beautiful storms once again. The Marauders are not going to be that crucial. Shield Battery Overcharge is going to deal a lot of aid here. I was going to say damage, but yeah, it's going to help out a lot. That is going to be... There should be one more storm. There is one more storm. So that's going to be quite important. One more storm. Yep, that's one more storm, because the other Templar does not have energy. So this should be a storm into morphing into Archon. No more shield battery overcharge for a couple of seconds. The Stalkers will try to deal with these Vikings, while the Colossus is being microed backwards. That is beautiful control here by Rombuzz. Both players are actually on top of their game. Oh! That storm was epic! Oh my god, that literally hit right in the middle. Oh, and another storm. But the Templar goes down, and there is one more storm. He is going to try and go for it, but doesn't manage to do so. We have an observer in the bottom side. I don't know if that's gonna spot anything, to be honest. I should maybe go to the Terran main base and just not the main base, or at least in the front, you know. Oh, beautiful, beautiful feedback on top of that ghost. Rombuzz just on top of his game, and now battery overcharge is being popped, but that was kind of preemptive, honestly, if you ask me. That tank is not going to threaten too much unless the Terran comes up the ramp. There's no need to actually do something. Now, I wouldn't mind if Rombuzz would just try to go two sides. There's a lot of Templars here, and he needs to be careful. He needs to feed back that ghost. Beautifully done there. But he's going to lose all the energy on top of of those Templars. He's going to morph them into Archons. And that is one option to do to actually deal with it. Now the Disruptors are out. Rombuzz's specialty. But the Marauders are actually pushing forward. Is this going to be enough? One more ghost is going to go down. And there's no energy on those medevacs. That is very, very crucial. If those medevacs run out of energy, that's going to be mighty tough. Every single sim is going to cost life. And now, right now, there's more Disruptors. I wouldn't mind if there was a few Liberators showing up here. Oh, beautiful storm is going to take down. And there's the Liberators that we've been talking about. And I don't know if 2 are going to be enough. Oh my god, that is the most perfect Liberators, double Liberator circle. It's like... yeah, I don't know. 3rd base goes down for Rombuzz, but he has a 5th, so back to 4 bases. The 4 base Protoss is still very, very powerful. The Terran has a lot of command centers though. He has... oh, never mind. Wait, is it? He has 4 orbitals. That is quite important to note. That means he's not going to be defended at one of those bases. And he has... this is, by the way, very important. These ghosts are going to get onto the battlefield a bit faster than if they would go from the main. Oh, a couple of medevacs will go down. And these 2 Liberators are actually surviving. There's 2 extra Liberators being added. Rombuzz might try to take another base. Let's see if that's going to be the case. His long distance mining guy... I think it's fine. Take the gas. Oh, dispersal. Oh, beautiful EMPs. My god. Where's the Observer? The Observer is actually trapped in the middle of the map. And now the Liberators will try to... oh, but they don't siege up. They don't siege up. Actually, oh, is this going to be enough for Rombuzz to actually hold this? He's going to take down one more Liberator for sure. Oh my god. No. DrBalint is actually running into a Purification Nova. That is going to be very, very painful indeed. Oh my lord! Oh, it blinks away just in time before taking 2 hits from those Liberators. Oh, that's going to be very, very unlucky from Rombuzz. He tried to actually warp in something, and now he's going to lose his gold base. But now the tank is going down in the top side in the north. Oh, the MP did not hit that Templar. The rage nerf is real. The rage nerf is real. Actually, the MP did not hit it. And there it is. Rombuzz does not have enough. And ladies and gentlemen, I did not expect this. I did not expect this. Because usually we don't have losses on Spectrum series. I clearly remember Dave Testa sending one. But Rombuzz, I see you, okay? I see you. I see that you wanted to prove me wrong, and you proved me wrong. But this was a hell of a banger. I enjoyed every single bit of it. There was a lot of stuff to talk about. There was a lot of stuff to point out. And yeah, despite this being a loss for the Protoss player, our protagonist, he is the hero of the story. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to Rombuzz, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Came for the guap.